Welcome back, and now to tech.
Eris, powering your digital world.
The virtual future Black Friday is changing drastically. Villy Abraham here with this and other stories in tech news. Hello, happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Emily.
Okay, first let's start with this study about the boycott of Israel and the role of empathy. Did I summarize it right? I'm trying to read.
Yes.
This is why you're going to explain it, because it's
Well,
for the American Olaf Hadashah, it's hard to understand.
Look, at the centerpiece of this study is what is called consumer animosity. And animosity is actually antipathy, which develops because of economic conflicts, diplomatic conflicts, or even war, such as the one we had with Germany and Turkey quite a while ago. And today in international trade, you have to look at psychological causes for boycotts, meaning until today it was tariffs. Okay, a product would be very expensive, you wouldn't buy it, but now it's psychological. And according to this study, a lot of people who are boycotting Israel, they're not doing it because they hate Israel. It's just that they feel empathy towards Arabs. Now, in this study...
That is an important...
It is an important distinction because there are very big differences between being empathic and feeling animosity, because if you feel animosity towards a group of people or a country, it means that you will boycott the country for many, many years. If you look at the relationship between Chinese and Japan, some Chinese consumers still boycott Japanese products. If you look at some Israelis, it depends whether you're first, second, or third generation Holocaust survivor, you would boycott. So this shows that people don't hate us, and I just like to quote some of the things that came from the study. For example, I would not say Israel is my enemy, which is very encouraging. And some people said that they would keep boycotting us as long as they will not boycott us if our products are deemed more of a high quality if you compare it to competitors. Meaning, because we're able to produce high quality products, because we have high technologies like we can desalinate water, and we help people in Europe produce snow. There's no with machines.
Right, they're not gonna boycott
they're not
the
gonna
products.
boycott us.
I mean, they're not gonna. Right.
Right. So it means that at the center is not only
hope. Like does it mean there's a
it's hope.
silver lining?
It means that as long as we can produce high-quality products, we will not be boycotted. And also means that it's encouraging for Israel, because once we reach a peace agreement with the Palestinians, whenever it happens, that same day, all relationships will be normalized. It means we won't be suffering consequences in the next 10 to 20 years.
It's an interesting study. It's very deep and profound. Okay, now let's talk about this new augmented reality Black Friday Amazon. I don't know, people just like... For me, I don't understand it, but people seem to like going to the stores. So this AR is going to be a game changer for people that don't want to be with the crowds.
It is. Well, first of all, last year, if we look at Black Friday, sales reached $3 billion, which is a new high. It's 21% higher than 2015. And this year, it's expected to rise by 50%, meaning $4.5 billion. And people are buying online. By the way, the average consumer in the United States will spend $743 on Black Friday this year, in comparison to $505 last year. Okay. And one of the most popular items this year will be clothes, shoes, electronic toys. This will be on top of the wish list. And then comes in the augmented reality, which makes the experience a lot funner. So this is how it works. You download the Amazon app. You click on the camera icon in the search bar, and then you have the option of viewing AR images. You click on it, and then you can choose any item, whether it's a sofa, chandelier. You click on that item, you direct your camera to the floor or wherever it is you want to see that item, and you see it as if it's really there.
Like so in the camera you're seeing your couch, and then it will like
exactly. It's overlaid. It's overlaid. So it means that
is so cool.
And this is something that IKEA did a few months ago, and we spoke about it, and it really makes the experience much more fun. Yeah. And it means that more people will be buying online.
No, and it's not just a gimmick. It actually
It's not a gimmick. It means that you don't have to go to a store and wonder, well, how's that going to look? How's that going to fit into with the other pieces of furniture that I have in my apartment?
Interesting. Okay, now the Instagram stories, WhatsApp with Snapchat.
Yeah, well, the thing is that if you look at Snapchat, they only have 173 million users in comparison to Instagram Stories, which has 3 million. Okay, and we know that Instagram Story was copied by Facebook from Snapchat, and it was only done about a year ago, and now they've even surpassed them as far as the number of users.
It's like up 50 million. Since June, something like since June, 50 million more.
Significantly, and
wow.
Facebook was concerned about losing teenagers, because we know that among teenagers they prefer Snapchat, so they wanted to steal these teenagers from Snapchat, and they're doing it successfully. Although we have to say that although Snapchat is not increasing its market share as it used to, it still has double-digit growth on a monthly basis. So teenagers still prefer Snapchat, although Facebook was really successful in stealing them.
But it looks like, with this change, it may, they still may continue to eat away.
Exactly.
Like Snapchat's going to have to come up with something innovative,
yeah.
Right?
And I just have to mention this, that until now, Facebook would copy things from Snapchat. Now there's nothing to copy, and that's why we think that in the future, its developers will come up with new features and innovative stuff. So we expect new things to come from Facebook in the near future.
Right. Cool, good stuff. Have a good weekend, Villy. Thank you very much. All right, meanwhile, a fired Trump employee gets the last laugh. Yesterday, Trump's Twitter account disappeared for what people call 100 beautiful minutes. The Twitter's government team at first thought it was human error, but it turns out the culprit was a rogue employee using their last day on the job to do this prank. And it worked. Meanwhile, cyber criminals apparently have an eye for art. There's been a wave of email scams targeting art galleries and dealers. The attackers managed to break into the dealers' email accounts and send buyers duplicated invoices. Apparently, dealers have been scammed out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Security agencies will help them set up a two-step verification process for future security.
Powering your digital world.
Coming up next, alcohol may make you lose your defenses in the sack, but a new study says marijuana will send your sex life to a new high. Natalie Lahav here with the latest study.